mention something here. While we're doing the lives, I forgot to mention one thing, okay? Is the, because I know Thanksgiving is happening in the holiday seasons, and plus the shopping and stuff like that can be a little crazy. Let's go to the stairs so I can at least show you how to climb stairs. Okay, I see a lot of people want to come into this program, which is great. You know, we got a very large facility. We have our own gym, all that jazz, of course. We have Melanie right there. And of course, I dropped something. Let me pick that back up here. Okay. So let me just show, I want to show you on how to climb steps. Okay. I know it sounds pretty basic, but I think it's a good idea to kind of review this so we know exactly what to do here. So here I have steps. Okay. Now let's not pretend that there's only 3 steps. 1, 2, and 3. Let's pretend that this is 2 flights of stairs. Okay? 2 flights of stairs. So I'm at the front of the steps. Anytime you have to climb steps, I want you to do it like this. So if you have to climb steps, first thing I do is what? What do you think? Purse lip breathe for how long? 10 seconds. So I purse lip breathe for 10 seconds. I smell the roses. I breathe in through my nose. Chest rise breath. Remember, that's a regular breath. That's not a deep breath. A deep breath is where I fill my lungs up all the way. I don't need that. That's too much, too excessive. Okay, so I just need a chest rise. So I purse lip breathe for 10 seconds. I breathe in through my nose. Chest rise breath. Purse lip breathe out. Purse my lips nice and tight. Blow out through my lips. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. 10 seconds purse lip breathing. Then I take 1 step and I push. As I push up, I exhale. So I breathe out. The other foot is not going to go on the next step. It's actually on the same step. I know it's a little tedious. I know it'll take longer, but you'll be safe. You'll climb the steps without no problem. Okay? So here we go. Purse lip breathe for how long? 10 seconds. Come on, you got to remember that. So purse lip breathe for 10 seconds. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. How deep are we supposed to breathe? Deep enough for a chest rise. So here we go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then you made it to the top. Okay? Now, if you're afraid of going up your steps, because it's the top of the stairs that you get really anxious about, instead of looking at the 14th step up, use 2 steps and see how well you do. If there's 14, do 2 steps 7 times. Because 7 times 2 is 14, right? So just do this. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and then repeat. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And see how far you can get and see if you can make it up the 14 steps if you're anxious about the 14. Other than that, also the breathing and walking. If you're walking around, so if you're walking around, okay, it's 1 step, breathe in, 1 step, breathe out. Yes, breathe that fast. Don't mess with me on this one, okay? I've been training people nearly all my life here, over 25 years. I'm 47, but I'm saying. Anyways, inhale, exhale, in, out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay? The faster you go, the faster you breathe. If you do this, you don't have to worry about your carbon dioxide being too high, meaning your work of breathing being too high, and you certainly don't have to worry about your oxygen being too low unless you're breathing in like a very small animal instead of like a human being. You got to breathe with the exercise. So 1 step inhale, 1 step exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Front of the steps, purse lip breathe. For how long? 10 seconds. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Justify to see if you're okay, then just keep going. You don't have to try to rocket ship through all the way up the top of the steps. Just make sure you make it, okay? And all you have to do to make it is just Understand your symptoms. Understand how you're feeling. If you're feeling out of breath or winded, you know it's the carbon dioxide heightening up. So you got to make sure you're breathing with that. More breathing. This right here is not better than this. It's not. If you read the American Medical Association when it comes to pulmonary, American Chest Physicians, you look at maybe the National Board of Respiratory Care, but the AARC, the American Association of Cardiovascular Pulmonary Rehabilitation, that's the ACVPR. AARC is the American Association of Respiratory Care. If you look at any of those are organizations that make content, like educational content, for people to become more proficient in what they do. Like me, I'm under, of course, I'm under the Maryland Board of Physicians, sure, but I'm also certified at the ACVPR level. I'm also yes, of course. So obtain the education, use the techniques and strategies. I promise you'll go the right direction. Okay? I'll see you guys in therapy. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. See ya. Bye-bye.